Series. We got a live feed going online here in just a few minutes. We're going to get started. So the guys are doing a 3 o'clock set. If y'all would, come on up and start getting ready. Get tuned up. We started a little bit late, but we're going to be fine because our takedown and setup time between sets is going to be really minimalized this year as opposed to years past due to some investments in equipment this year. It's going to be much easier, so we'll still be on time and we can still get it all done in the time frame we told everybody. But so if you guys would come on up, make a couple of announcements. So far, as of right now, we're at $3,695 we've raised for St. Jude's. We ain't played a note yet. And if somebody give me $1,000, I won't play a note all night, I promise.
I told you.
We got the $10,000 guarantee tonight. You give us $10,000 and we'll play any damn song you want to hear, I guarantee you. If we don't know it, we'll find it out. We'll figure it out between us. But once again, you guys, we appreciate you coming out. We realize it's a little warm out here and it's going to get fuller a little bit later. When the sun goes down behind that gutter right there. And introduce everybody I got coming up here in this set. We got Mr. Albie Sandberg over here is going to be playing. Albie and I met a few years ago at Earl Polyroo. What do y'all call it now? The Polyuza. The Earl and Polypalooza. But Albie played over there around the campfire with us late one night. Got to know him. Y'all give it up for Mr. Albie Sandberg. Sitting in the next chair right here, we're going to have Ahmed Chada. Ahmed and I did a road trip to Indianapolis. If y'all pay us some money, we'll tell you that story too. But we didn't get kicked out of Indianapolis, but it was we tried. Or I tried. Ahmed's one of the calm guys. I'm the one that gets kicked out everywhere. But went to see Lyle Lovett and John Hyatt up there do a song. That was a pretty cool show, man. That was a great time, great show.
Really good time.
Had one of the best steaks in Indianapolis, Indiana, of all places, man. They got a great little steakhouse up there. And Ahmed's got some really... I remember meeting Ahmed down at the Coffee Tree when he first started coming back before he even could play the guitar.
I probably just really played it very, very badly.
Well, okay. I wasn't going to say that. I'll let you qualify it. But y'all give it up for Ahmed Chada. On the other side of Ahmed's, a man who wrote one of my favorite songs I think I've ever heard, Mr. Earl Watts. Earl I met down at the Coffee Tree as well, playing some of those rounds over there. Go ahead and sit down there, Jim. I'll give you the mic back to you, see. Earl, and if you ever get invited out to Earl Polypalooza, you better go because that's one heck of a great venue. They got a little place down on the Flint River that's just as pretty as it can be. And we have a great time down there. But y'all give it up for Mr. Earl Watts. Guy sitting on the far side of him, we appreciate him. Robin Stewart was supposed to be here today, but her husband's got a medical issue going on that they needed to take care of pretty urgently, and so they're down at the ER. Y'all keep LD in your prayers. Amen. Feel the praying kind, and hopefully everything will be all right with him. But sitting in for Robin is going to be Mr. Jim Yarborough. Jim's got a pretty colorful past, in as much as that he did a lot of running around with Bo Cephas back in the days, and got to sit in and do a little writing with Bo Cephas and JR and all that bunch, and knowing a little bit about that bunch myself before I knew Jim was a part of it for a period of time. They were my brother had them play around a bunch of times and follow them around, and we go around to them, so I know that was a lot of fun. But to be able to sit in and play with those guys like that, can't be nothing but fun. Be hungover. I mean,
several of them.
You're gonna be hungover. You're gonna drink some Jim Beam if you hang around Bo Cephas. I guarantee you. But y'all give it up for these guys, and we're going to have Albie start it off.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Just getting a sound check out of the way, out of the way.
We're going to look at it. Time you get back on phone.
Nice. I just decided to retune real quick because I had a couple of requests, and the folks that are here that made the ones that made the request aren't here yet. So I thought I'd retune a little bit. Now I think I'm somewhere in tune. I can't hear much, so let's start that out. Anybody hear that? It sounds really, really tinny. All right.
Check, 1, 2.
Check, one, check, check, check. Yeah. So yeah, I'll get one more introduction out of the way, or not an introduction, but just a little bit of an intro. This is one of those things that I look forward to every single year. And I thank Dell and everybody that's been involved with this. There's too many names to list, but man, anytime you can combine kids and cancer together in one sentence, that's a powerful, powerful sentence. And they do some really great work over there at St. Jude. And I'm privileged to be involved with this, and I hope we can reach that goal. So one of the other tidbits of this little round here tonight is we're also matching the first $500 too, so you can make that first $500 turn into $2,000. So let's get that. All right.
Amen.
And this song I wrote a couple of years ago for this event. I'll just start out with it. Inside the walls of St. Jude, two young girls share a room, and their prayers, hope, and love flow in the air. And those girls have a motto that they both will follow. It's an anthem from their hearts they both declare. Today I will live as if time wasn't borrowed, with no guarantee of tomorrow, and do my best to laugh, cry, and give. Today I will live. Well, they both want to be prom queen. They both want to see their teens with a strong will and a faith. They have no fear, and they fight through the pain with a purpose to remain. And they'll tell their story for anyone to hear. Today I will live as if time wasn't borrowed, with no guarantee of tomorrow, and do my best to laugh, cry, and give. Today I will live. Today I will live. Now we all have a choice today. We can own every moment and say, today I will live as if time wasn't borrowed, with no guarantee of tomorrow, and do my best to laugh, cry, and give. Today I will Thank you very much.
How's everyone doing? Yep. Awesome. For the first song, I'm going to invite Chapman James to help me out. Yeah, you're going to borrow Alvy's microphone. I warned him.
Oh,
Whoop,
Merry
sorry.
Christmas. How you doing?
Yeah, we're getting. Are you good now? Feedback wise? All right.
Hey, young lady. I sure will. Yeah.
She wasn't your ordinary princess. You'd never catch her in a sundress. They get in the way when climbing trees, racing bikes in the summers, competitions with her brothers, bragging she can beat 'em in her sleep. Hard-headed or determined, either way she's earned it. Not afraid to do what she wants to. From the day she started walking till she said I do. The only lace she wore was in her shoe. Armed with hairspray and a lighter, she isn't scared of spiders. Yeah, she's my favorite romantic comedy. She's got her own gun rack, kicks my butt in Mortal Kombat, and knows she don't need Maybelline. Her heart has a soft spot. She cries at movies a lot. Nowadays she's got nothing to prove. From the day she started walking till she said I do. The only lace she wore was in her shoe. She's my best friend through the ups and
Oh, sounds good.
Thank you so much, Chapman James, everybody, who will be playing later on tonight as
Good
well.
job.
Feedback somewhere, I'm not sure. Going on. Okay, I'm tuning it up in G, so I'm gonna do the first two songs in up in G. And this is just a picking sound, most of you heard it before. Call it G strings because they tuned it up in G and it has strings.
Breathe. Go up to that. Already swimming.
y'all keep Mr. Stewart's husband in your prayers. I understand that he did have some real serious emergency kind of medical problems, and he is in the ER, and they're working on him real hard. So y'all keep him in your prayers. And I was looking at these other guys out there, and I'll tell you the most important pieces of equipment. You know, we carry equipment everywhere we go to do songs, but this thing right here, this is like the most important piece of equipment you can have on a day like this. As Dale mentioned earlier, I had a colorful past. One night we were in Bogalusa, Louisiana, doing a show, and we left the show, and back then you did as many shows as you could in shorter distance because you didn't like to travel a lot, but we were between Bogalusa, Louisiana and Baton Rouge, where we was going to LSU there to do a show. And as a lot of these songwriters know, songs come out of anywhere. You know, you're sitting around talking, carrying on conversations like Mr. Jim Parker and I was with Steve Owens back here earlier, and we just come up with two incredible hooks for songs that, you know, you write that down quick. We'll work on it later, but write it down. But this particular night, we was driving down the road, and everybody had one or two, maybe two drinks, and we was talking about things that guys talk about, and one of the guys said, you know, I really do like a little whiskey on ice. You know, and we said, yeah, man, you know, I just like mine on the rocks. I like mine straight up. Well, Eddie Long, who now plays steel guitar for Jamie Johnson, he spoke up. He said, y'all might like your whiskey on ice, but I like my women on fire. You know, and while all this was going on, Bo Cephas was sitting over here going, just this little note, and about an hour and a half later, we got off the bus in Baton Rouge, and this is what had happened. Woke up this morning, still tasting Jim Beam. I was holding the answer to some old boy's dream. I got a bad reputation, hell, I'm a live wire, like a whiskey on ice in my winter on fire. Memphis to Mobile, I played all the dives. Don't know that I'm lucky just to still be alive. But I'm an all-around rebel, and I won't be denied. My whiskey on ice for my women on fire. Yeah, I like my whiskey on ice, the women on fire. I like a good sounding guitar, ain't gonna be called no liar. I may grow old, but I'll never grow tired of my whiskey on ice for my women. Folks talk about me, and I guess they always will. Think that this has been some kind of easy ride, and that it's all been downhill. What they don't realize, the shoes that Hank Jr.'s filling, man, they're a mighty big size. One night in Nashville tried to take my life. Think my friends had all left me, and so had my wife. But a fast ride down to Florida made old Hank realize, yeah, some whiskey on ice and some Florida women on fire. Hell, I like my whiskey on ice, the women on fire. I like this good sounding guitar, he called a liar. I may grow old, but I'll never grow tired of my whiskey on ice or my women on fire.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You know, songwriters, we have the luxury of being able to tell a story, whether it's true or not. And I think there's just about every song that we write has a little bit of truth and a little bit of falsity to it.
No.
Yeah, or unless you're Jim, you can write about anything, and it's all true, right? This one is probably more, I don't know, autobiographical than anything else I've ever written, but I love my life and I love songwriting, and so don't get distracted by this song. But this is a waltz, so if y'all want to, just hop up and sweat along with me. met lonely at a bar down the street. He drinks what I drink, and he eats what I eat. And he followed me home. Misery loves company. Yeah, lonely and me are as close as two friends can be. Two things in this life that help me live without you is a hard-headed heart and a peaceful bar stool. Well, I don't need anyone to make me happy, 'cause lonely and me are as close as two friends can be. Well, I don't do drama, so I just don't date. Well, I'm tired and I'm hungry, oh, but maybe I'll wait. Mirror, mirror behind the bar, tell me, what do you see? My two eyes staring back at lonely and me. Two things in this life that help me live without you is my hard-headed heart and this peaceful bar stool. Well, I don't need anyone to make me happy, all 'cause lonely and me are as close as two friends can be. Well, I said lonely and me are as close as two friends can be. Thank you very much. We got Amit Chadha coming up next.
Well, everyone likes to see a smile, right? Doesn't matter if it's from a man, from a woman, from a dog, some other animal you got. This song is about a horse called Blinded by the Bling. I was looking for a change in my life, clicking through online classifieds when I saw an ad by someone moving. It said he had a horse to give away. It's great with kids 'cause it's been trained, but I can't take him with me to Sweden. So I picked him up, had a vet look at its mouth to make a mold. Stopped by the jeweler to pick out some money, he loves the attention and getting all the treats. Give you a hug, he can play fetch. When he hears rock and roll, he bobs his head. If you're taking pictures, don't forget to say cheese. But don't look this gift horse in the grill. You'll be blinded by the flame. You guys are awesome.
Good job, sir.
Thank you. Roll loss, everybody.
Ron Brown don't come up and help me with this. This song has got a fair amount of airplay around the country, several states like overseas and Australia. Got me in and out of limestone prison twice. I'll take what I can get.
I thought you looked familiar.
Anyway, everywhere it's got played, Ron Brown harmonica played. It's always been played on the original recording. Billy, my old friend, I've come to see you, and I'm staring at your name carved in stone, and I wonder what news I can bring you. So I'll tell you about the ones who made it home. Jack Anderson up there in Alaska, he's flying plane the way he wanted to. Randall's back in Oklahoma City. Every time we call, we always speak of you. Johnson's out in Colton, California. We're older now and moving kind of slow. No more than ordinary soldiers. And we took our turn so many years ago. But I remember those long days in Yakima, where we trained like it was going out of style. Through the rain and the heat, with our blistered bleeding feet, I swear you had a joke for every mile. But if this world takes little note, no one remembers. There's one place where you're always standing tall. For every man in company B, you're more than a name on the wall. Well, I'd like to remind those politicians, when you're making all that self-serving talk, Willie did the killing and the dying, somewhere between the rifle and the cross, where it ain't about the flag or the glory, who's right or who's wrong in the fight. Ask any ordinary soldier, it's your brother on your left and on your right. And I know when I hear a song of freedom, the only place it's written in stone is 50,000 names of those ordinary souls, and my brother, Private William Jones. But I don't know how to qualify or measure an ordinary soldier's sacrifice. But until my dying day, I'll still try to find a way to measure the value by the price. But Willie, if you're out there somewhere listening, there's one And I understand there is a price for freedom, but God, what a heavy price to pay. While I don't pretend to have any answers, yet I pray somehow there is a way for the leaders of this world to stop making debts that soldiers like Willie have to pay. But I guarantee you'll never be forgotten, that your spirit forever will remain. I can still smell, I can't get to that line. I can still smell the smoke, and I still hear your joke every time I need to laugh at my pain. And Willie, if you're out there somewhere listening, and to all your brothers in those hallowed halls, forever remain in company, babe. You're more than a name on the wall. Sorry about that. Thank you.
I like that.
I almost made it.
It's a great song. I like it.
Thank you, Ron.
As a lot of songwriters know, you sit down to write a song, and you have this idea that pops into your head, and you think, we're going to write this song. One night when I was playing with a group called Oakley Hill, we were going from Auburn, Alabama to Gaston to play, and we was talking about people on stage drinking too much that they forget the words of their song, and I know no songwriter here has ever done that. But we started talking about the fact that, everywhere you go and do the show, you don't have to worry about getting drunk and forgetting the words, because it seems like every song you do, there's always this girl that's sitting right there that knows the words to every song you're doing, and if you get lost, you can just always look at her and pick up where you left off. Well, that was the premise for this song. Now, we have played at Auburn, and we're headed to Gaston. And this is a song about that girl, I guess.
What?
Well, I spent all my life looking for a bigger girl to be my wife. One that had some meat around her bones. Them skinny girls would come and go. Big old girls, don't you know? They'll stick me from now to the end of Angelina. Acres of your body on my mind. Angelina. Got some places I don't think I'll ever find. Well, the first time I saw Angelina, she was sitting on two stools, drinking from a pitcher filled with beer. Well, her fatness filled me with desire, like a bowl of chili that spiced the fire. I knew I had to have her then and there. Angelina. Acres of your body on my mind. Angelina. Got some places I don't think I'm gonna ever find. Well, the first time I loved Angelina, man, I was lost without a map. So the second time I took me a ballpoint pen. Well, I marked her off like keeping score, and then I'd love that girl and I'd mark some more. At least I had a notion of where I'd been. Angelina. Acres of your body on my mind. Angelina. You got some places I don't think I'll ever find. Oh, you got places. You got some places that I will never find.
Yeah.
Thank you. If you can't leave them happy, leave them laughing or something,
I don't know if any of you songwriters have ever written a song that Mama didn't like, but I have. And she may be watching right now, but she's gonna hate me for doing this song. But this song is actually titled Songs Mama Don't Like. So hopefully she's maybe not listening. Anyway, here we go. All right. I love you, Mama. Well, love has a way of feeling just like one big slap in the face. Why do our conversations go from bad to worse these days? Well, one more fight is one more I can't deal with tonight. It has me thinking about all those songs that Mama don't like. Those pissed off breakup songs, the ones when you're mad they make you wanna sing along. They lead to staying out all night and maybe getting in a fight. Oh, you have got me singing along to songs that Mama don't like. Well, a couple of drinks and a beat can make the wrong thing seem okay. Like stealing hearts and one-night stands and dancing the dirty way. With my new smile and confidence, I'm feeling good tonight. It has me shaking along to all those songs that Mama don't like. All them sexy dancing songs, when the sound of the boom boom make you wanna sway along. They lead to cheating just for spite, or drinking to lose your mind. Oh, what is it that draws me to those songs that Mama don't like? Oh, Mama, I hope you can see, 'cause I know you tried to warn me about pissed off breakup songs and all them sexy dancing songs. Oh Lord, don't let tomorrow bring to life all those songs that Mama don't like. All those songs that Mama don't like. All those songs that Mama don't like. Whoa, Thank you very much. Once more, sure. Thank you.
I'm about to do an interpretive dance of one of Mama's songs. I think it'd be a perfect time for donation.
Oh yes, it would be. Ron Brown's gonna help me out with my next song. Thank you, Ron. And everybody in internet land, thank you for joining us. There's a donation link right on the Weebly site. Please, if you like what's going on, feel free to make a donation for St. Jude today. And without further ado,
Ready for St. Jude's?
spaghetti. Sometimes kids say when it thunders, it means God's bowling. So I wonder if when it rains, is he straining spaghetti? And that's gotta be a good sign, 'cause who doesn't like spaghetti? I get me a big old plate of spaghettis. You can sing along. When it cooks al dente, I pour on the sauce with a couple meatballs and garlic bread on the side. Ron. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I like those interpretive dances. I like it.
I gotta tune back up to standard.
I didn't rehearse it. You requested. Should be all right.
Some good stuff going on.
I don't know. We came on in. How are you? What? I don't know. Miss Maydell. How many more songs? 2 minutes.
Our little Earl's tuning up there. I just wanted to make a couple announcements, everybody. We appreciate everybody coming out. We've got some silent auctions over here. We got some really cool silent auction stuff this year. You guys got a 2-hour songwriting session with Mr. Jim Parker, y'all. That's right. You definitely want to try to bid on that and try to win that one because that'd be a good time. We got the cigar boxes over here. Cigar box guitars we're going to sell. Got a handmade dulcimer also. We got a song recording, one song recording at Twisted Up Studios with Jim Yarbrough's place down there. I guarantee you, Jim, you go down there, you'll have a good time, get your songs done, Twisted Up. And also, we got a couple of John Paul White signed autograph vinyl records up here. John Paul was going to try and play, but didn't work out. He couldn't make it. Anyway, he gave us a couple of signed album covers of his new album. Y'all check that out. And Christina Lynn's got some CDs up there if you guys want to pitch in. Again, I want to remind everybody, we got a guy that's going to match up to $20,000 this year. So we're really trying to push it. We're filming this. It's being broadcast streamed live on the internet right now. It's going to go throughout the night. So people can go online. You can go on there to find the donation page. You've got a direct link. You sign up. You check on that. And it takes you right to St. Jude. You click on that and do it. Right now, I think we're at what, guys? About 36? We're $3,700 so far. Yeah, the page on the table there, you can see there's these pieces of paper have the links to where you can go online and donate directly to St. Jude.
Yeah, use your cell phone. Hook up that link.
Yeah. That's what I'm screaming. We got another $100 over there coming in from the Sherburgers. We appreciate them. All right. That's it. We're going to get back over to Mr. Earl.
One more thing I wanted to, Dale, and you can pass this along. We've been doing this for how many years now, Dale? 20 years, and I know that next year we want it to be bigger and better. So from the owner of Twisted Up Studios and Production, I'd like to get Dale to pass along to any of the artists who come here and play today. Any artist that comes to the studio this year and records an album or a CD or just one song, whatever the price is for him recording that CD, I will split that directly in half, and half of it will go to me, and the other half will go to St. Jude Children's Hospital, so that next year, when we start this off, we will already have some money in the bank. So if you have something you're thinking about recording, please give me a shot. You're not only helping me, but helping St. Jude next year as well.
Ready? I call it Man on the Mountain. I'm always trying to write the meaning of life, but since I have no idea what that is, I'm just going to I met a man on this mountain. He looked a lot like me. We talked of life, of truth and wisdom, of all the things we believe. But as we walk along together, I can tell we go wrong. We're just a pair of gamblers holding cards we'll never show. Just a love and wayward pilgrim his soul through illusions and conclusions. The more he learned, Lord, the less he knows. Just a pilgrim climbing mountains, chasing circles in his mind, building towers of doubt to the heavens he can't find. Like a song in its season, with its rhythm and its rhyme. He's just a man, one grain of sand in this hourglass of time. He's ever wanted was a place to stake a claim to something with some meaning upon this broken plain. And this world of uncertainty can be so cold and so unkind. So he wraps himself with reason or a truth just left him blind. Just a pilgrim climbing mountains, chasing circles in his mind, building towers of battle to the heavens he can't find. Like a song in its season, with its rhythm and its rhyme. He's just a man, one grain of sand in this hourglass of time. Thank
you. Years and years ago, when I got out of the Uncle Sam's aerial support program, I owned a record, a nightclub and restaurant stuff in Auburn, Alabama. And I'm an Alabama fan, and Roll Tide, I guess we're winning, but okay, thank you. And ended up going to Coleman, Alabama with Brandy Branch and some people that played with a group called Oak the Hill that I was with, and we ended up sitting around a table in Coleman, Alabama with an old guy that many people know as Josephus, and we wrote another song and he put it on the album, and I guess I got like 5% credit or something. I think I've made about $600 in all the years, but it was just a pretty song, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Well, time's catching up with me, 'cause I've been on the road. The keys to the city, and they're all I've got to show. Though it may be easy to take home the bell of the ball, I'm getting tired.
Hello, my brother.
Of it all. I'm gonna love you once and for all. I look forward to Sunday, where I can learn more of your loving ways. And when I'm home, girl, do the star upon my stage till that final curtain falls. I'm gonna love you once and for all. As you're the one that stuck it out, I'm gonna love you, girl, and nobody else. You pick me up every time I fall. If you ever need me, give me a call. 'Cause I'm gonna love you once and for all.
Oh, they've been there since I just measured them. They've been there since 6:30 this morning.
Thank you very much. I enjoy playing for y'all.
How you doing, sweetheart?
I don't think it's done yet, Jim.
Oh, yeah, Jim's done.
You got more songs than you. I know you.
No, I told him I'd do 3. I appreciate very much getting to play. I didn't even know I was going to play until this situation with Robin Stewart, and I pray that her husband's okay. And then there was another guy that was supposed to play, and this thing went on back and forth to about 5 minutes before we were supposed to play, and they said, okay, you're playing. So I appreciate very much y'all doing this, and if you're online, please go to that website, make a donation to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. If you ever had a child with cancer or one of those dreaded diseases, you'll understand what St. Jude means. And please stick around for some of these other players that are coming on tonight. They're fabulous, great songwriters, and I know everybody's going to have a really big time. I really enjoyed it. I've been here. My first thing today with Doug and I was going to sit up and do the sound for the thing today, and now I've ended up playing. And thank you, Dale, for giving me the opportunity to sit in and play a few songs for y'all. I've enjoyed it. Okay.
All right, Jim.
You guys go ahead and knock yourselves out, man. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you, Jim. All right. Well, I've got at least 3 more requests, so I'm not sure how many songs left we got. But, any songwriter, you give them a guitar and his mic, they'll probably play all night.
Oh, but we got 2 more. We got this round and then the next round.
All right. All right, we got 2 more then.
Yep.
Someone's not getting their request. That's okay. I'll play it for you anywhere, anytime. All right. This song I wrote with a local writer. His name's Ken Cooper. And we took this song up to Nashville, played it all over the place, and about a year later, a song very similar came out on the radio. A lot of the same lyrics. That happens. If you're a songwriter, it's probably going to happen to you. Anyway, this song I'm going to call it a little bit different right now. I'm going to call it Thank God for Dirt. And this one's for you, John Carlson.
Oh my God.
Well, it grinds the gears of our old John Deere, and it piles up thick on our window sills. We'll be kicking it up come Saturday night in our souped-up rigs under stadium lights. Dirt, good old dirt. Thank God for dirt on the cattle barn dance floors. Dirt running through our veins. Dirt, won't you come on over, honey? Let me get a little on you, girl. There ain't no shame. Dirt, good old dirt. Thank God for dirt. We're still in the field, stuck to our trucks, growing grass that feeds the cows and the 12-point bucks. It's where we all come from, where we all go back. They ain't making no more, that's a cold hard fact. Dirt, good old dirt. Thank God for dirt. Cattle barn dance floor dirt. I can't remember all through our veins. Dirt, whirling round in the farmyard, mixing in the grit with our hard-earned sweat. Dirt, good old dirt. Thank God for dirt. Yeah, we wash it all off just to let it rub back in. It's the ground we live and die for, so let me say it again. Oh, we got dirt underneath our nails, dirt in the tread of our boots, and dirt from the south to the heartland feeds the soul of our country's roots. Dirt under chicken house sawdust, dirt on the back of our neck. Dirt whirling round in the farmyard, mixing in the grit with our hard-earned sweat. Out dirt on the cattle barn dance floor. Dirt running through our veins. Dirt, won't you come on over, honey? Let me get a little on you, girl. There ain't no shame. Dirt, good old dirt. Thank God for dirt. Oh yeah, dirt, good old dirt. Thank God for dirt. you very much. It really does happen. We forget our own lyrics all the time. We just call it a rewrite.
I was gonna say I messed up chords today. I messed up words.
It's a rewrite.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're witty and you're by yourself and no one notices, did it really happen?
Absolutely.
It does? Okay. I did not break my toe. Yeah, I had this idea came in my head, and you know that's how it is. You just get an idea and you start writing. So it's not a true story. It's not, something I actually did, but maybe if I was in a movie, maybe my character would do something like this. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Bow, ba-dow, ba-dow, bow, ba-dow, ba-dow, wow, 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 wow. My buddy's one of those connoisseurs that gargles peppermint schnapps and delicately selects liquor-filled delectables from a box. I gave him a ring, said let's get some drinks, gotta get out of here before I go crazy. He said I'd like to, but I've been going through some changes lately. I stopped drinking after work, but not during the day, 'cause that's when I need it the worst. By the end of 8 hours, it's all a blur since I stopped drinking after work. I went from on the fence to this really makes sense and decided to give it a shot. Get it? So I stayed at home, and the very next morning I got a brand new start. Now I wear a grin whenever I punch in, cutting bad attitude some slack. 'Cause whenever I hear someone come my way, I sneak a sip from my flask. Oh, I stopped drinking after work, but not during the day, 'cause that's when I need it the worst. By the end of 8 hours, it's all a blur since I stopped drinking after work. The one thing about my new sobriety is become apparent to me. My old lady saw things a little differently, 'cause since then she hasn't let me be. So I started drinking after work. 'Cause 8 hours a day ain't enough to deal with her. Now whether or not she nags, she don't get on my nerves. Since I stopped drinking, started drinking after work. Since I started drinking after work. Bow, ba-dow, ba-dow, bow, ba-dow, ba-dow, wow, 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 wow.
Yeah!
Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome.
I'm gonna have to write some funny songs. I swear. Ahmed is the most honest writer, I swear I know. If it's in there, he's got it. You don't have pull no punch. Yeah.
I don't even know the words to that. I'm serious, man. I'm sorry.
Well, this woman was at the Hourglass one night, and she was really pretty, and I would love to things to progress, but they didn't. So I went home and wrote a song about her. Yeah. Well, old lonesome, come a little closer. What caused the pain behind all that? Let me me play upon your heartstrings and raise the veil of your disguise. Can you feel the gentle breezes bringing love to wipe away the cold? That was a guitar. Let me play upon your heart and love you right down to your soul. Stay by my side till the morning. You're a story I've never been told. Just one night without reasons or warnings. Let the fire burn out of control. Let's pretend we've never tasted sorrow, like two sparrows dancing in the wind. Two fools with no thought of tomorrow, with all the freedom we can spend. Too soon, our time here will be over, and when we think of our losses and wins, mistakes will lay softer on the memory than regrets for things that might have been. So stay by my side till the morning. You're a story I've never been told. Just one night without reason or warnings. Let the fire burn out of control. Let's pretend we've never tasted sorrow, like two sparrows dancing in the wind. Two fools with no thought of tomorrow, with all the freedom we can spend. Hello, lonesome. Come closer. I got a real treat coming up. Christina's in my hat. Christina Lynn's in my hat.
This is going to be the last round for these guys, and I want the next round, you guys would start getting your guitars tuned, get ready. Last round, you guys give another big round of applause for Amit, Alvia, Earl, and Jim.
I also want to shout out to Sandy and all those who've set up this internet streaming. I know I've already got texts from friends in Minnesota and Colorado and Wyoming. So y'all have new fans out there. Alright, this song is a request from Mary Justice. I got the chance, I wrote this song one day just thinking about, I'm not sure what I was thinking about, to be honest with you. It wasn't an umbrella attack, that's for sure. We're good. But I've got a friend up in Nashville, his name is Billy Ryan Droz. I sent this up to him to demo one time, and he said, man, I really like that song, and man, Elvie, if we could get together and write on that song, that's what he sounds like, by the way. I'm trying to emulate his voice. If we could get together and write on that song, I think we can make it even better. So I said, hey, I'm in. So this is what we came up with. It's called, and since I guess it's the Stemmenstein, this is apropos for this atmosphere too. This is a song about wine. It's called Old Love Letters and Red Wine. In a leather-bound case on a nightstand at the corner of his bed, love letters stuck down in a Bible, both take courage to be read. With red wine running through his veins, he can feel the calm within. The truth he knows is in that book. It's what her memory tells him. If he could read again those lines, he would find the love that lives inside. Pain is all it leaves behind. Old love letters and red wine, they fix us and remind us all. Every time we fall apart, of what and who is there inside our hearts. Body, soul, and mind. Old love letters and red wine. Behind thin walls of stained glass, hands reach up to you. Take communion Sunday morning to remember all you do. To give hope to last this life through a time without Him. So the faith would grow, God gave a book, His love letters within. The sacrifice was bloodshed. God paid a debt that was not His. 3 days later, He rose again. Old love letters and red wine, they fix us and remind us all. Every time we fall apart, what and who is there inside our hearts? Body, soul, and mind. Old love letters and red wine.
I mean, he was still like I am. Back today. He went to the bus. He did that for a year, then he quit.
In a leather-bound case on a nightstand at the corner of his bed. Thank you very much. Thank you, Doug.
The addiction of choice.
Like you gotta have something like that.
Dum-dums.
Stump, what are you playing next?
We have a bunch of songs out there on the internet, so just go out there and Google his name and you will find something, I'm sure.
Yeah. Huh? I can't do that again. I just did that. I don't know it. Like, I'm rewriting that song and I don't know it. I don't know it. Like that. I'm sorry, Nell. I'm really sorry. I am. I'm going to.
You should come prepared.
I did come prepared. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, sing that one.
I've seen you glancing. It's obvious to me. You're trying to find a line that'll knock me off my feet. Yeah, I'm really cute. Guys like me are hard to find. It might not be your MO, but just this one time you can buy me a drink. I would find it quite nice. A little alcohol always helps to break
Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Next up, the last song from Earl Watts. Earl, I just have to say before you sing this last song that your song Ordinary Soldier has really struck a nerve with everybody that's ever heard it. And I have to tell you that I've learned that song and played it on the couch, and there is absolutely no way that I can do it justice. It has to be your voice singing it, man.
I want to hear you do that.
On top of all of that, I just wanted to say thank you for all the songs you've written and your service to this country too, and all those ordinary soldiers out there. Thank you very much for what you do. I didn't mean to say that just to get you emotional or anything on this next but I just wanted to say that.
I can't get through it without that.
That is a great tune, man.
Anyway, this last day, thank Dale for doing this. Thank everybody for coming, everybody for giving. This is a great cause. It makes me feel like maybe I had one part of a little drop or something. Help a child. Anyway, I headed out the door one day and Polly said, I dare you to sweep this floor, the kitchen floor. We always had this thing. I did the dishes, but I didn't sweep the kitchen floor, and that's always. Anyway, I started out the door, and sure enough, I didn't sweep the kitchen floor. So I got out, I got on the tractor, started mowing, and that's where this song came from. I took this song and a couple of them to Nashville and recorded it, but anyway, the girl sang the lead part on this was Dana McVickers. But if you get a chance to hear her, just Google her or anything. She is unbelievable, but just tremendous job. I told her I wanted somebody with attitude. When she started singing, I thought, wow. My baby looked so sexy as she washed it. Wow.
Readjust and restart.
Ready? My baby looked so sexy as she washed it, cooked and clean, so I got up off the couch and untied her apron string. I put my arm around her and headed for bed, and I never will forget those loving words she said. Dirty clothes go in the hamper, not on the bathroom floor. If you're looking for some loving, help me with some chores. Pick up that piece of paper and put it in the can. I ain't your maid or servant, and you ain't Peter Pan. Just some simple rules to go by. Maybe you will see. This lap was made for loving, and it ain't your mama's me. Women like that. Well, she set my mind to thinking, and I guess I can't admit my domesticated IQ could improve a little bit. So I started in to help in just a little here and there. When I saw her on that circle, standing by the stairs, and she said, darling, the dirty clothes are in the hamper. You've been helping with the chores. Why you've even done the dishes, even swept the kitchen floor. I've been amorously watching, now you're gonna see. This lap was made for loving, and ain't your mama and me. Well, liquor might be quicker, some say roses work the best. Candlelight and dinner sometimes pass the test. But if you want a little woman romantically inclined, then I've got a few suggestions. They don't cost a dime. Dirty clothes go in the hamper, not on the bathroom floor. If you're looking for some love, help her with some chores. Pick up that piece of paper and put it in the can. She ain't your maid or servant, you ain't Peter Pan. Just some simple rules to go by, and maybe you will see. Her lap was made for loving, it ain't your mama and me. That's it, thank you.
All right, y'all give it up for Albie Sandberg, Amit Chadya, Earl Watts, Jim Yarborough. Y'all, we appreciate all you guys coming out playing in the. I'll tell you, the first set's always the hardest one, and I try to have some of my favorite folks do it to get the thing kicked off. But And we appreciate everybody coming out playing the hot. It's always the hottest and toughest one. I want to remind everybody, this camera is mounted right here on that pole, light pole there. You guys standing around talking, you're going to be on the internet right there because that's taking a live feed right there. So don't be talking about anything you don't want the world to know about because they can see you and hear you from right there. Now, all that said, a lot of folks out there on the internet, we're going to be shutting this off for just a moment, and we're going to be a little bit of a break, about 10 minutes, and we're going to come back live. So y'all don't go nowhere. Come right back. Log right back on about 10 minutes. We'll be back on here. Okay. Now, that said, next coming up, we got Mr. Ron Brown. Come on up here, Ron. Y'all come on up here and take your place. Take your places, get your seats, get plugged in. Christina, you in this room? Come on. What are you looking at me for? Get your butt up here. Let's go. Y'all act like y'all are rookies or something, rather. Y'all are pros. Come on, let's go. All right. We got John Crosland coming up all the way from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. I'll tell you what, buddy. The Muscle Shoals, if y'all haven't been over there to a show lately, the Muscle Shoals has got a lot of exciting songwriting going on. And coming from the land of the people that know how to do it, the Muscle Shoals, y'all get a chance to go over there and see it and show. I ain't been around Huntsville lately much, but I don't know what's going on around here. Coleman's had jumping down in Berkeley Bob's with Mr. Ron Brown. We got, I'll tell you what, you guys, I couldn't be a whole lot more excited about this round because a couple of, well, let me say this. All the people you're going to hear tonight are some of my favorites that I've played with over the years here around Huntsville and gotten to know. I wanted it to be that way because I wanted to be able to, I wanted this to, because it was a 20th anniversary special, I wanted it to be special to me because I got a little selfish with this one before I changed the formats up a little bit in order to try and generate a little more interest, and it worked. So now we're where we are because of that, and now I get to pick and choose who I want to play. The ones you're going to hear tonight are those people. There are a couple that didn't make it, and I'm sorry.